what's up, Shady Sports Network? I'm here with my guest, Andre Dorn, aka The Dorn. Before I want to get started, I want to give a huge shout out to my hair and makeup team, also known as my mom. Thank you, Mom, for everything you do. All right, Andre, how you doing tonight?
Man, I'm doing good, man. How are you?
I'm doing great. So take me through your high school career. Let's get started right in the beginning.
Right to it, man. So I went to Centennial High School. It's in Gresham, Oregon. I only played 3 years. I didn't play all 4. So I played my freshman, junior, and senior year. I did not play my sophomore year. But it was good. It was mostly a running school. So didn't really pass a lot, but I managed to get through it and get a scholarship. Get my coach ended up getting me signed to College of Redwoods in Eureka, California. So and then from there I went to go play in college from there.
So in college, you played track and football or just track?
I did track and football. So I went to, like I said, I'm going to Redwoods. I did one season there, and then I was going to do track for them, but after the season, I was like ineligible. So I came back home like Thanksgiving break, and I was like, well, I'm not going back to play football. So what am I going to do? So I'm sitting on the couch, right? I think we were hosting the 2016 World Indoor Championships here in Portland. So I'm watching on TV. I'm like, I might do track. I might do track now, you know. So I ended up calling my old high school coach. He was like, hey man, let me get you in touch with this coach from MHCC, which is a community college in Charlotte. Let me get your number, man. Let's get you contact with him. I'm like, all right, cool. So next thing I know, I drive to the college. I go visit. I'm like, where'd I sign up? I'm trying to run some track, and I ended up running unattached. I went 2015. I ran unattached, which means I wasn't on the team yet. I ran for myself. I wasn't officially running team gear yet. So I ran unattached, and then like that next following year, 16, I ended up making the team, and that's like my first official freshman year running track. So I did track first before I did football. And then I ended up doing that, and then I took great season. I ended up winning the championships as a freshman for track, and then I took the year off. I took the next year off, and I came back 18, and I ran my second year there for them again, and then I ended up winning again my sophomore year, and then at this point it's a 2-year college, so I'm like, damn, track's over. So I'm sitting in the couch. At this point, I'm just like, okay, I'm just gonna have to work, get a job, and just work. So I ended up getting a job working. And then one of my cousins that I played high school with was like, hey, there's semi-pro teams. At this point, I was like, what's semi-pro? You know, what is it? Oh, it's like where you can still play when you're older. It's like for older people that you can still play. I'm like, cool. So me and him decided to play semi-pro together because we never really got to play a lot in college together. We never got to really play in high school together a lot. So this is our turn to like play actually together side by side. So we ended up playing semi-pro. I think my first semi-pro team was the Washington County Pit Bulls, the PNFL. Great coach, great team, great teammates. I met some of my best friends there, best brothers there. So I played 1 year for them. And then that season ended, and then I ended up playing for another team called the Rip City Mafia, and pretty much just great coaches, Coach Jeff and Coach Q, amazing coaches, amazing guys. Ended up playing for them, but at the time I was playing for them, I was still doing track. So this was during track season. I'm in college, so I was doing 2 sports at the same time. So I would miss some football games to go do a track meet. So and then some days I'll have a track meet one day and the whole football game next. I was pretty crazy. My coach was fine with it. So I ended up doing that. And I finally got done with semi. And then my boy was like one of my close friends. He went to go play. He made like an indoor team. I'm like, okay, well, I didn't want to do it at first. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna just stick to like track and like because I was mostly track most of the time. I was training for the Olympic trials. That's like my first sport was track and field. So I don't want to play football. I don't want to do it. And he's like, no, go to trial, man. Go to trial. and I ended up just going to a trial randomly, right? The Oregon State High Desert Storm. It was in Tacoma. and I ended up making the team, man. And it I'm like, damn, my first contract. I mean, it's not the NFL, but it's something, you know. So I ended up signing with them. Like the first couple of weeks there training, it was kind of hard to adjust to indoor from outdoor. So I had a hard time adjusting to like the indoor game, and it didn't click in my head until like mid-season, second season. I was like, man, if I don't get myself together, I might get cut, you know. So I had to like really like dig deep and like really like just focus and get better at this type of like environment, this type of league, this type of game. And I ended up clicking like mid-season, made the team. I finished the season off great, 5+ touchdowns. So it was good. And then season ended, and I sent my film out. And then I sent my film out to IFL, CIF, a bunch of different leagues. And then that's when the Rapid City Marshals was like, he called me. He said, "Hey man, I like your film, man. You should come out and play for us." I'm like, "I'm down, man. I'm down." So I ended up signing with the Rapid City Marshals for this year. I'm heading out tomorrow actually for the season. Tomorrow, my flight's tomorrow. So I'm excited, man. I'm excited.
So obviously you play track, you play football. How do you balance that? So balancing that must be so difficult. How do you carry that onto your daily life, like daily routine? How do you balance everything? What do you?
I don't know. I was very careful because, you know, my track coach, you know, track coaches don't like you doing football, you know what I'm saying? But he always told me like, hey, just be careful, you know, like prioritize what's important to you. At the time it was track, so I would practice. Sometimes I go to football practice. But I made every track practice, but football, I make some football practices, so I had to like balance it out. Don't get hurt, don't do too much. And then I just end up I play two sports at the same time. It's like, who knows? Yeah, it's in the same season. It was crazy. But
So you're in the off season right now, right? So what
yeah,
does your day-to-day routine look like? Like, what are you doing?
I played flag football for the PDX football. It's like a little flag football league. I played with them during the off season, and then I played for another team. We went to Eugene for like a little flag tournament too. We ended up winning the flag tournament. We got a ring, you know what I'm saying? Got a ring for that. So yeah, I just been playing flag football and working up to the gym here and there when I have a chance to, but when I'm not working. So pretty much flag football kept me in the loop.
So flag football, that's awesome, man. So what advice would you give to up and coming runners?
Hey, just focus, man. Focus. Lift your legs up. Keep your feet up, man. Dorsal flex your feet so you can get more power from your legs, man. And just focus on the race, man. Breathe, and you get through it.
So me and my good friend, he lives in Hawaii. We have this debate all the time. What sport is harder, football or track? I say football, but what do you think?
Honestly, I think track is, man, because it's an individual sport. So if you lose, it's on you. If you win, it's on you. When you're running pretty much by yourself. So if you're in last place, you're in last place. If you're in first place, you're in first place. So I think track is more like that's your physical ability to be one of the fastest. So I think track is. I mean, I might say football before, but then at the end I was like, no, track is definitely because it's all independent. If you don't put the work in for track, you're not going to succeed in it, you know. So track is definitely way more regarding for sure.
So you're on a CIF team right now, right? And you're obviously familiar with the different levels of football. Do you hope to move up eventually?
Yeah, I do. Like I said, right now I'm just trying to develop myself. Like I'm not trying to jump straight into it. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to like slowly get myself better and better and better as time goes on. But yeah, the plans are to play this season, move up, and just keep the ball rolling. You know, so like I said, I have some achievable goals for myself. So I'm using this season to reach those goals. So
do you still run? Do you still run track or no?
Me? Nah. I haven't stepped on the track in like 3 years, man. I think I'm slow now. But no, I haven't had the spikes on for like 2 years. I think I like one time, like a couple months ago, I like stepped on track just to like feel it again, and it was like, okay. I miss it, but no, I have not ran officially yet. I have not ran officially in like 2 years.
So, what are your thoughts on long distance runners?
Long distance. Oh man, I respect you, man. I respect you, man. I respect them. I respect them. You guys can run that distance. I'm a short sprinter. I can do one lap and I'm finished. But for you guys to do multiple laps, like the cross country and the 5K, hey, those are some dogs, man. Some kings and queens out there doing that. I can never do it. I'm not doubt myself, but hey, I'm a sprinter, man. My tank is short, but I'm fast. But yeah, all respect for them.
What is your diet looking like? What are you eating? What are you putting in your body?
Man, my diet is all over the place, man. I might eat some hamburger. I might eat a cheeseburger here and there, some chicken nuggets. Might eat a salad. Might eat some Chinese food. Might eat some soul food. It's all over the place. It's my diet's all over the place.
So I saw on your Instagram, right? You have a lot of style, like a lot of drip. Where does that come from?
It just came. It just came. I just kind of found my niche. I just kind of found like, okay, this is what I want to do. This is what I want to wear. And it's like when I do wake up and it's like I'm about to go out, I do take time to like figure out my outfits and stuff and like try to at least match a little bit. Don't match too much, but match a little bit. But that just kind of came naturally. I wasn't really out there like that until like obviously like after high school, but it just kind of came out naturally. I just kind of like developed a habit to like, okay, slowly, impress my appearance, and yeah, that's where I'm at today.
So what do you got going on outside of football? You mentioned that you were working at your local gym. Talk a little bit about that.
I work I'm security guard. So I do security for the club, some nightclubs in our city. It's good. It's been good. It's good. I get to stop drunk people and run a lot of events. It's pretty fun. It's a pretty fun job. But besides that, that's pretty much what I do. I just do security. And I come home, hop on some Call of Duty, and just be a game and go to work.
Call of Duty, I gotta get after you sometime. I love COD. So I saw last day you played in the AWFC, right? Yep. And I saw you on your Instagram. You're really into giving back to the youth, young kids coming on the field. Where does that all come from? What makes you want to give back to the youth?
It's crazy because, like I said, before I went to play, before I got into the AWFC, my goal was to be, that guy, like the guy that the kids can like come up to and just, like, I could be nice to him and give them game balls, take pictures of them. Like, that was my goal before, and I was like, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna be a fan favorite just by my personality alone. So, hence why this season came. I'm always one taking pictors, with kids, babies. That's my goal, and I got to achieve that goal. And I think during the award ceremony, I got the award for like, what was the award? It was for like communities. It was I think it's called community service. Pretty much like I was like one of the main dudes. I was like in the community way more, so doing shit for people and doing all that. So yeah, that was huge. That was huge. And I'm hoping to do this again for this. Do it again for this league. Be that guy, the nice guy, So yeah, that's what I saw.
You're coming Rapid City Marshals, right? 2023.
Yeah.
So what do you expect from the team? Have you talked to any of your teammates? Are you familiar with the installments or any plays that you're on?
Yeah. I've been talking to coaches, some teammates a little bit. I'm just now getting to a playbook now. We got a couple of plays written down. I'm learning that. I'll be studying that heavy. But I'm prepared to learn more when I get there. As of right now, I know a little bit. I feel like my teammates are ready to go. Revenge tour 2023, championship year. My teammates are ready to go. So like I said, I'm anxious to meet them. I talked to a couple of them, but I haven't met all of them. I'll meet more. I'll meet the rest of the team tomorrow. But yeah, like I said, I'm just ready to meet the guys and meet the coaches and really get the season off to a good start.
So when you go up to South Dakota, are you bringing your video game console with you and your TV, or is that staying back home?
Xbox, yeah. I was debating on that. I was like, should I bring my Xbox? I was like, you know what? I need to. So when I am in the room, I can play some Madden and play some Call of Duty on the spare time. So yeah, my Xbox is going with me. I'm bringing it with me.
So February 18th, right? You got a big game. You're playing a semi-pro team, I believe, at your house. You should destroy them. How How excited are you for that game? It's going to be kind of like a warm-up game for you.
Yeah, exactly. I'm excited. I'm excited. Like I said, I've been in the playbook. I'm about to learn more of the playbook. I guess I just got to be. I want to prepare myself mentally and like mentally and physically for it. So, like I said, until then, I'm just being in that playbook and just asking questions and figure stuff out right. Because I'm ready. I'm ready. So I'm just very anxious to get that first game out the way. The jitters, and then so I can like calm down. But yeah, it should be a good game. Should be a very good game.
The CIF is a really good league. You got players in there like the safety for Sioux City, Justin Gilbert, former first-round pick in the NFL. He's playing for Sioux City this year. How excited are you to go against him one-on-one?
I'm pretty excited, man. It's like I said, it's me gaining experience. Going against these type of guys, it helps me get better. It's all about getting better. It's more just like dang, I'm playing amongst these guys. Like damn, I'm not. It's crazy. It's all experience, and it's like all family. It's all like brotherhood at the end of the day. But it's like I'm playing against some dogs, man. And like I said, they're gonna get me better, and that's the only thing that matters to me, getting better and me improving from them. So yeah, it's all about improving, getting better for myself.
What workouts do you do to stay in shape?
I am about to do. I just do a bunch of arms, my legs. I do my leg workouts. I do my track workout for my legs. I stick to my own track workout that I do for my legs and my arms. I just do a couple of bench presses or some small stuff, but mostly it's all about stretching and like just staying loose for me, personally. But as I go down to South Dakota, I'm gonna get more into the weights, But as of right now, I was just staying loose and like staying flexible, my hips and stuff. So yeah, I'm able to take what I learned from track and kind of like work on it in football, So it's like it works perfectly. It works perfect.
So track has a lot of good athletes. You got Usain Bolt, obviously. You got Shakira Richardson. What are your thoughts on them two? What do you think about Usain Bolt?
He's a good man. He's the fastest in the world, man. My favorite runner, I do the 400 meters. That's my race. So Usain Bolt's good, but my favorite runner was Wade Van Niekerk. He won 400 meters, I think, in Rio. Was it Rio? I think it was Rio. Yeah, he ran a 43.03, man.
That's crazy. That's nuts.
I run a 47.7. No, I ran a 48.3. I ran a 48.3, but that dude ran a 43.03 in Rio de Janeiro. But like I said, yeah, Usain Bolt's an amazing athlete, the fastest to ever do it. You have Tyson Gay, you have all these people. You have Katie Ledecky, the best swimmer for USA. Yeah, there's a Nexus team. Like our team is stacked. Our team's stacked. But yeah, there's some good athletes. I think the Olympics is like the holy grail of that's like the holy grail of sports. Like you're running for your country. Like, come on, like who? I think that's bigger than the NFL. I think that's bigger than soccer. That's the Olympics. You're making the Olympic team. You're special. You're special. Luckily, they should have a football team. That's what we should have a football team. But we'll see. We'll see that football team later on down the line.
So that would be awesome. Imagine seeing guys like playing on the football team for USA, playing like Japan. That would be sick.
That'd be crazy.
So obviously, like I see on your Instagram, you're a very artistic type of individual. So are you big into art or like music and stuff like that?
A little bit. Art, I kind of am a little bit, not as much. I want to get more into that. Music, I am. My playlist has like 200 songs in it, different varieties, But you know how sometimes you have those songs that you listen to, like back to back to back to back. That's me. I have my certain songs that I listen to, my top 5 that are just like my go-tos. But other than that, yeah, music is definitely a heavy part and like staying focused and like keeping me pretty pumped, So, yeah.
So talk about some TV shows or Netflix shows that you've been watching. What have you been watching on TV? Or any recommendations you have for our audience here?
Okay. Hey, Peaky Blinders, man. Peaky Blinders, one of the best Netflix seasons, episodes, shows on there. I just got done watching the burglary show. It's called like Killer Scope, something. Its name's weird, but I got done watching that. But right now I'm watching I'm watching the Vikings Valhalla series. Pretty cool. I like war and it's bloody. it's like it's kind of like Assassin's Creed Valhalla, the video game, but I like it. I like action. But
So obviously in the NFL, you have guys who are fast receivers, right? You got like Henry Ruggs, RIP. You got George Pickens. You got Devontae Parker. What receiver are you most like? You would say.
my most like me personally, probably like a AJ Brown. I'm not the biggest. I'm not gonna be the fastest, but you know, I'm like a AJ Brown, Julio Jones hybrid. You know, I'm not gonna say I'm DK. You know, but I'm like an AJ Brown type of guy. You know, very quiet. I just do my thing. Don't really do too much. But yeah, I have to say AJ Brown is my closest like similarity. Is AJ Brown for sure.
So that leads me into my next question: who do you got winning the Super Bowl?
Ah, man. See, I'm a Baltimore fan, man. Without it should be a good one. I really don't know. With Mahomes healing up his ankle, I don't know. It should be a shootout. I'm expecting not a low scoring game. You know how Super Bowls they run very slowly, so I expect it to be like a high scoring game, at least 30 points each, both teams. And the Eagles, Jalen Hurts, man. Yeah, I think the Eagles gonna try to bring the pain. They're all healthy. They got weapons. It should be a good game. It should be a good game. No low scoring game. I'm not looking for 10-3 final game score. I'm not looking for no 15-0, 15-3, 15-50. No, I'm looking for at least over 20 points each team, for sure.
Are you putting a bet on that?
Me? Nah. My team's done. I'm Baltimore. My team, we lost in the wild card, so nah.
Is Lamar Jackson worth $200 million for 5 years? Or do you think you can go with Tyler Huntley? Because I think Tyler Huntley is a great quarterback.
I don't know. We should keep Lamar. I don't know. I don't know what we're gonna do about that. I say keep him because he's already established himself for us, you know. So he just needs to work on some things. Yeah, I think right now it's all just like the political side, you know, the political side. I guess get that situated and then just come back. I feel like he should be franchise tagged, you know. Yeah, I think he should be a franchise tag. They should franchise tag him, give him in here, and then like if he wants to leave for the salary cap, I would say keep him. Yeah, give him a franchise tag. Keep him.
I could see that, but that's a lot of money. It's kind of like
it is
if he's willing to stay healthy. And
exactly.
The week you kind of have to see with him. So growing up, right? What athlete did you look up to? Were you a Kobe Bryant guy? Were you an Allen Iverson guy? Were you a Tiger Woods guy? Who were you?
I was honestly, I was a Usain Bolt guy, man. I was a Usain Bolt guy, man. That's why I would like think about. I was like, what would he do? Like during practice, if I like did something wrong or I felt tired, hey, what would Bolt do? You know what I'm saying? What would Usain Bolt do? And that mindset kind of carried me from high school to junior college into professionals. Like, what would he do? You know what I'm saying? Like, but yeah, that was kind of the main person I would like look and watch his races and trying to mimic what he does. But yeah, I think that's my main person was Usain Bolt. That's all I watched in high school. All I watched in high school at the time. So
he's awesome. He's amazing in his craft. So I want to give you an opportunity right now to send a message to everyone watching. What's one message that you have for the people watching? It could be about life. It could be about track. It could be about anything. What do you have to say?
Hey, man, be an animal what you do. That's your craft. Destroy it. Do your thing. Be a menace of what you do. Be a menace of what you do. Fight for what you believe in. Grind hard. Do your thing, and you will stand amongst kings. You stand amongst kings, man. Stay faithful up. Stay blessed up. Stay faithful up. Have faith. Do your thing. Stay in your bag and get the job done.
Stay in your bag. I like it, man. So I'm gonna give you the opportunity right now to shout out anyone you want. Shout out your social media handles. Where can we find you? Show you some love.
Okay. I'd like to shout out my second family, man, James Smith and family. Y'all was there for me in JUCO, and I appreciate y'all through that whole journey. Shout out to my track coaches, Coach Kelly, Coach Fernando. You guys were amazing too. My teammates. Shout out to my cousin D. He was there with me in the beginning. My other brothers, Matt. I played football with too. Kyron, all you guys, J Flo, B Will, everybody that I played football with. Hey, I respect y'all a lot. Y'all made me get better. Y'all taught me to be better. Y'all showed me nothing but respect. Shout out to my auntie. She just passed away. All love. My grandma, my mom, and yeah, man. Let's get it started, man. It's gonna be a good 2023.
So Andre, thank you so much for joining me tonight. I want to wish you luck for your season. I know you're gonna do your thing because you're him, right? So you're gonna go out there, you're gonna show him who you are, and it's gonna be a great season. I'll be showing you some love, following you around, and good luck the rest of the way, man.
I appreciate it, man. You too.